I'm going to start today by talking about building blocks of sentences, and I'm going to show you how to combine them and the logic of that in English. So let's start, guys, by just making sure you can all see my document. Can everyone see this here?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, fantastic. And we'll start with Mustafa. So Mustafa, we're going to start here. Mustafa,
Yes.
can you tell me, Mustafa, what is a building block? What is that?
Maybe make a good grammar.
A brick?
In general, not just for grammar.
Yeah.
In general.
Brick?
Strength your language, maybe.
The what? Say again, Mustafa.
Strength your language.
The what of your language? The plank.
Strength.
The strengths. Okay, that's one word. We could say strength. Carmen's saying bricks as well. Now, Ida, what does building block mean? Eski, what does building block mean?
Building blocks mean, when we put bricks on top of each other, we can build a block. And
Kind of like bricks, yeah?
Lego.
Yeah.
So I think I have a picture of a brick here, like this. Yeah, a brick.
Can we say Lego?
Waiting to say that. Who said Lego? Here we go, Lego. All right. So this is now, Ida, do you want to say something more as well? This would be building blocks.
Yeah, but in English, we have to know that how we improve our language.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if you write a simple sentence, we have to start from subject, verb, and complement. Yeah.
Well,
like
that's what I want to talk about today. We're going to talk about things like subject and verb and complement and blah blah, all that stuff, okay? But I want us to understand this idea of building blocks, okay? A building block is the most simple what? The most simple
Tool?
parts, units. What else? Parts, units, pieces.
Yeah.
You get the idea? Slices, like a slice of pizza, of me, I suppose, writing or sentences. So, for example, guys, if I say this, chair, is that a sentence? Am I saying anything here?
It's just a word.
Word, right? So I'm not talking about words, right? We are not talking about words. Okay, of course, words are in a way, a word is a building block, but we are not talking about words. We are talking about sentences. We're talking about meanings. Yeah, let's say we are talking. Who says sentences? Sentences. Okay. So this is the key point, sentences. How do we build sentences?
Yes,
okay.
it's makes example relative clauses like this.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about today, guys, okay? I just want to go slowly to make sure everyone understands, okay? So the most simple parts or units or pieces of writing. We are not talking about words. We are talking about sentences, okay? Now, let's talk about this idea in more detail, okay? So, I've got another question. What are the building blocks of writing in English? We can say, is it sentences? Is that really the build? Someone said sentences here. We're talking sentences. Is that the building block of writing? Actually, no. Okay. So what is the building block in writing? Chizanga, could you say hello? Let's have Shara, Sonia.
Hello.
Chizanga, so what is the building blocks of writing in English? Any ideas? Like, what is my building block of writing? It's not a sentence, actually. It's not that. Any idea what it could be?
Yes, I think the word.
Just Chizanga, guys. Now, guys, remember, we're on Zoom. Every time I say this, so I'll say it again. When Chizanga is speaking, you should not speak. He is speaking, right? So we don't speak at the same time. Chizanga, what are the building blocks of writing in English, sir? Off you go.
Words.
Words. Now, I already said we are not talking about words, okay? Chizanga, if I say to you, right, Chizanga, apple, does that really have any meaning? You don't
No.
know, you don't really know what I mean, right? I need to say like,
We
the
need to
apple
know.
is red, Chizanga, right? The apple is red. Something like that. Now it has a meaning. Now it's a building block. So what? Just Chizanga, let's give him a chance. What is the building block of writing in English? Chizanga. Not sure. Okay, let's try Gifty, Shara, Kenny, Sevjan. What are the building blocks of writing in English?
Yes, we need to enlarge.
To enlarge. What does that mean?
Make more sentences or more words
Well,
with this sentence.
we can do this.
Expand.
Yeah, we can do this. I agree. But what is the building block? Guys, does anyone here think it might be subject and verb? What do you think? Possibly?
Yes.
It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
I've been waiting for someone to say this. The building block is subject and verb. Okay, it's
Verb.
quite simple, right? Subject,
And both.
verb. Okay. So, for example, if I say, guys, I, does that really mean anything? No, I need to say a subject and a verb, right? I eat. Does that have a meaning now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So subject and verb is the building block of English writing. This is what we're talking about today. I eat. Now, what is a subject? Elvan, you can tell us, please. What is a subject? Elvan, if you put your microphone on, or if we could have Ana Luisa, what does subject mean, please?
Who do the action?
I.
Who, the doer of the action. Is that what you mean?
Who do the action?
Yeah, it can be a person or it can also be a thing as well, right? So it's not always who. I could say the computer exploded. Is this who?
Yes.
It's what did the action, right?
What.
So let's just say the doer of the action. Is that what a subject is? Does anyone disagree? The doer of the action. Who is the
Person,
doer
an
of the action?
object.
Go on, Carmen. Carmen.
A person and an object can be
Yeah, I eat, or
a
the
situation maybe.
robot eats. Could be like that, right? Okay, let's say I agree. For now, let's say I agree. What is the verb though? Ana Luisa, Bahar, what is a verb?
Is who
Action.
Carmen,
receive the action.
guys, I'm going to say this again. You cannot speak over each other in Zoom. You should know this by now, okay? Just one person. Ana Luisa, go on. What is
Is
a verb?
who received the action?
No, it wouldn't be the receiver, okay? Anna, I eat an apple. That's the receiver. That's the object. Okay, I'm talking about what the verb is. What's the verb?
Okay. The
Come on.
verb is
You're not sure? Okay, look, the verb would be, Anna, it would be the action. Okay?
action.
So, Anna, just to test you, where is the subject here in this sentence? Where's the subject?
I
Where's the verb?
eat.
Exactly. Now, Do we always need, what's this called, guys? Apple. What's this?
Object.
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 Do we always need that, Mustafa? Do I always need the object?
No, we don't need always.
No, right? I can, oops, should be one S. I can just say I eat.
Yes.
All right. Now, actually, verb is not only an action. There's one more thing that a verb is. Put your hand up if you can tell me. Like if I say I have a car, is this an action? Not really. Mohadissa, go on.
The verb also shows the state.
Yeah, and what is a state? When you say state, what do you mean?
It means I feel sad. Feel
That-
is a verb and it shows that I'm
Okay, Mohadissa, I agree, but Mohadissa, what is a state? What does that mean, state?
state, it means condition.
Condition, I like this. Or, guys, how about this? Situation.
Yeah.
A state is a kind of situation, all right? So here, Ana Luisa, one more time. Am I driving my car here? Am I actually doing that?
No.
No. It's the situation, right? The situation is I have a car. So guys, the subject can be the doer of the action, or it can be the thing in a situation. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Let's have some examples. Okay, what if we say, John is tall, and I want to speak to Angela. If you could say hello. Carmen, if you could say hello.
Yes.
Where's the subject here in this sentence?
John
And where's the verb?
is
Okay, so is this verb, is that an action or is that a situation?
situation.
Is she right, guys?
Yes.
This would be a situation. Okay. What if we say John runs 5K every day?
That's an action.
It's simple, isn't it, guys? The verbs can be situations or the verbs can be actions. Can someone give me another example of a situation verb? Situation verb. I have a car. What's another situation verb?
Feel.
I drive the
Have.
car.
Drive is
Have.
Mustafa? Sevcan?
Position.
Have.
So have a car, yeah? Or you could say John.
Have is.
This is also
Have is situation word.
Situation.
is a situation. Anything else? Anyone else know any others? Situation verbs where it's not an action.
Or
Go on.
or
John, yeah, is are, be verb is situation. Anyone else?
Understand?
Yeah, John understands, maybe. Or how about John feels? Maybe. I don't know. Is that an action? It doesn't matter anyway. The point is, verbs can be situations or verbs can be actions. I'll remind you. I'll show you lots of examples today. Okay, we're starting very simple. You should all know this already, okay? The building blocks of writing in English is subject and verb, or are subjects and verbs, okay? John is tall, Alan is
price.
Carmen likes fishing, right? These are subject and verb building blocks, okay? Now, does anyone have any doubts or questions about this very simple thing? Please, if you want to ask me a question here, anything you want. There's no stupid questions today. If you want to ask me any simple thing. Okay, so we're all okay with this. Okay.
Yes.
Now, oh, Kenny, go on, please.
Hello, Alain. Good morning. Can I say she is running fast in this situation?
Yeah, so we can. And in that situation, what is the verb? Or
The
can
verb
go
will be
on.
running. Okay.
She is running. You know, I tend to think of it as, yes, it is, this is a verb, but also you have two in this situation. because it's present continuous. Okay. I know ing is complicated, but it's a verb. It's an action. Okay. But yeah, it's the same. Sometimes we say subject verb verb. Okay. Or Carmen has fished, like that. Again, we have two verbs. That doesn't matter. You can always add two verbs. It's okay, right? So that doesn't really change anything. Great question. Anyone else with any simple questions like this? Okay. So if we understand that this is the building block of writing, then what's the next step? What do we do with that? Is it possible to combine building?
To glue it to something
Yes.
else to make the
Can I
sentence.
put them together? What do you think, guys? Can I do this?
Yes.
That's the point of this, right? Yes. And when we write sentences, this is what we are doing. It's like building a house, okay? When you build a sentence, you build like this, okay? Or
Build a
let's say
structure.
you usually build like this. So, for example, guys, it would be subject and verb.
Object.
Right? Who said object? Now, no, right? Object would be inside here, okay?
Yes.
Do we always need an object? Do we always?
No.
No,
No.
that is why I'm not including it. But yes, you can put it here if you want, okay? You can put your objects here. Okay, now, how do we connect these things? Anthony, how do I connect subject and verb combinations?
By picking the subject.
How do I join them together, Anthony? So, for example, let's say
Okay.
I like cheese, right? So subject, verb, object. And then I want to say, also I want to say, I bought cheese. How do I connect those two things together? Come on, it's easy question.
And
Conjunction.
That, what is and?
conjunction, you had use conjunction.
Thank you. Guys,
Linkers.
conjunctions. Does everyone agree? Conjunctions
Yes.
are how, well, it's actually one way. It's not the only way, okay? But it's, let's say it's the most important way to join sentences together, okay? So, for example, guys, for example, can anyone give me some examples of conjunctions?
And
And, come on, give examples here.
But.
But, anything
Also,
else?
Or
Also,
However,
although.
however,
Okay. Yet.
Oh.
moreover,
though,
cause,
moreover,
Therefore.
because, yeah, moreover,
Additionally.
no, additionally, there we go, said additionally,
Mm.
no,
That's preposition.
right, and this is the problem that I want to get us to try to understand, not a conjunction, additionally, okay, I cannot say, additionally, I bought cheese. Okay. If I want to do that, what I need to do here is put full stop. And then what goes here, guys? Comma.
comma.
How many sentences do we have now?
2.
1,
2.
Okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about making one.
Just one sentence.
Right? This is just one sentence. So not additionally. What about as well as? Can I say as well as? Is it conjunction?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
Yes.
no.
No. No, right? As well as not a conjunction. I'm going to put this here. What about something like due to?
No.
No.
Conjunction.
No.
Oh.
Due to is not.
Exactly.
It's not a
And it's,
conjunction.
this is the problem that so many students have, is seeing the difference between a conjunction and not a conjunction. Okay. I cannot use these here. Does that make sense, everyone? You cannot use these words here in one sentence. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, let's have some examples now. I've got some examples here. So I just want someone to make me a simple one brick sentence. So Karma, we'll start with you. Okay.
Okay.
Just one brick, please. Okay. Mr. Green, stable. Can you make a sentence?
Mr. Green is stable.
Okay. So guys, where's the subject here, everyone? Where's the subject?
Mr. Green
Mr. Green
Where's the everyone together? Where's the verb?
is.
is
Okay. Now, Mustafa, could you say hello?
Hello.
Okay, so let's make it again. I want just one brick. Okay, the wound is healing well. Can you make
His wound is healing well.
his wound is healing
Healing well.
well? Okay, one more time, guys. Where's the subject? Everyone.
Is.
Actually, that's not the subject. Where's the subject?
Wound.
Wound.
Okay. And the verb is?
Is.
Healing.
Now, if I want to join these together, if I want to make two bricks, okay, let's talk about this. So Mohadissa, can you say hello?
Hello?
Okay, I want to join these together. Can you tell me how?
Yeah, we use conjunction but and. Mr. Green is stable and his wound is healing well.
So is this right, guys? And? Is she right?
And.
Yes.
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 Okay, now, if I do this, do we have two bricks here?
Yes.
Yes.
Does everyone agree there are two bricks in this sentence?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mr. Green
Okay.
is stable and
So what do I need to do with a comma? Does anyone know what I need with the comma now? Because we have subject and verb.
Yes.
Green.
Put
After
two
stable.
bricks
Stable.
Where does the comma go?
After stable.
before and.
Before and.
Yeah, right. Look, you see this blue thing here, the blue line? Look at this. It's gone. Okay. What do we call these two bricks? So it's one sentence, two bricks. What do we call it?
Phrase.
It's not called a phrase, actually. Does anyone know? What do we call these subject and verb combinations? Anyone? Subject, verb, conjunction, subject, verb.
Independent clause. No.
They're called, again, Anna, they're called, you just said it again, not independent.
Dependent.
close.
Dependent clause.
Just clause.
Close.
Clause. Okay.
Guys, like Santa Claus. Santa Claus? Clause. Usually, a clause is a subject and verb. Does this make sense, everyone? Clause.
Yes.
Okay. So now actually we can say this is a clause, right? So the answer is actually clause. That's the answer. Okay. The building blocks of English sentences are clauses. And we join clauses usually like this with conjunctions. All right. I know I'm going slowly today, but I just want everyone to understand this. Is this clear for you guys, everyone?
Yes.
Does this make sense?
Yes.
Let's do one more example. Okay, I'm going to do one more example now. Actually, one more thing. What if? No, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. Okay, let's look at examples then. So, I have prepared here some exercises for you guys. My computer's being a bit strange. Okay, so, oops. Let's make some sentences, okay, guys? Let's make some sentences using conjunctions. This one is going to be Mr. Green is stable. What's next?
His wound is healing well.
His wound is
Conjunction.
healing well.
Yeah. So, like this, guys. Mr. Green is
Is
stable.
stable and comma.
Wound
Wound healing well.
Okay, what do I need here? What do I need here, guys?
Comma.
Comma.
Okay. I want you to do that for the rest of these, okay? Go to the chat. Using conjunctions, I want you to write
format, technique and practice. This is the usual formal structure for these types of classes.
Okay, so here I am with Edwin. Hi, Edwin.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you. Okay, so Edwin, you are an OET hero, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, super. So where do you live?